And we're now moving on to a really interesting segment of the show. And we're going to be talking about robot love, paid boyfriends, and one woman who actually married her fiancé. So let's get into AI dating.
We're more than ones and zeros, more than lucky heroes. Yeah, I date.
The old musical intro.
Brilliant.
Beautiful, beautiful. We go from genre to genre.
Each beautifully
swaying
appropriate.
with the
Brilliant.
context.
So it's obviously a growing topic at the moment. Is are we building an emotional dependency, or is it possible to build an emotional dependency? And are we building an emotional dependency on AI? And I think a really interesting angle on this one is the ability for people building emotional intimate relationships with AI. In fact, we had OpenAI recently released that they're going to have a kind of, I don't know, a
voicing app.
Yeah, a saxophone mode on OpenAI, which if you're over 18, you can. Although I have noticed,
Is that the name you gave it?
saxophone mode. I have noticed that it has started to like let itself go a little bit. You ask it for something naughty to do on a night in, it will give you some ideas other than get a board of Scrabble out and have a glass of Schlur now.
I've seen some of his conversation histories, Phil. He's pushed it to the limit.
That's what a friend told me, by the way. That's what a friend told me about it.
Wow.
But yeah, so we just wanted to kind of just have a bit of a chat about it. There's a woman in the States who's paying £200 a month to flirt with her AI boyfriend, and apparently nearly 1 million people in the UK have signed up to AI boyfriend or girlfriend apps, sorry, and 7% of us have used AI for dating advice or help with profiles. Phil, talk,
Are you okay? Do you want water?
talk to me about how you've been using AI. What do you think on it? Because have you become increasingly dependent on AI?
I'm not in that way, but not to feel fulfilled, but like in terms of like working and personal stuff, personal day-to-day life kind of stuff, not naughty nights in, whatever you're doing.
I think we all know what's going to be in Phil's recent chats tomorrow.
But I do, and it obviously with memory, it knows like the way memory is even more pervasive now. Like it does know intimately, not that intimately. It's not sort of voicing, but or fields in the northeast.
Oh, fielding.
True, but when you remember something about it, you feel like you have these moments. That was a bit relationship-esque, isn't it?
Yeah. And also, like when I sort of go back to it and say, I don't want you to fix me. Anyway, but that's that. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? It's like it's always trying to respond.
Big revelation.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what I find? It would be very weird if someone built a female chatbot, wouldn't it? Like, can you imagine somebody building a female chatbot of a popular female celebrity and then putting it on a platform for everybody to use? Do you know anyone like that, Louis?
No.
Not remember Holly Willoughby?
I've been set up. Have
you not ever built a Holly Willoughby? Did you see that?
Hollybot.
I was like, where's he going with this? But yeah, I confess. So Kenny and I, we built an AI platform. The first chatbot I built was a Holly Willoughby persona. So I could talk to Holly every day, ask about her time on Celebrity Juice, which she was fabulous.
Can you imagine a world, I guess, where is it okay for people to have a relationship with AI, an emotional relationship, not like we are, which is dependent on it for a day-to-day basis and it's weaved in, but a genuine connection with it?
Well, I think there might be some instances where actually, if people don't have real people to speak to and talk to, and there's so many statistics, isn't there, about, people feeling isolated, loneliness. And when you do speak to it, its natural response is always, warm and flattering, and so it's quite easy to get drawn into it, particularly if you've got no one else to speak to. So I can probably understand why it's maybe a little bit dangerous, actually, what it might mean for relationships, if that becomes the default go-to. Because I think I pulled up some stats as well. Is it 72% of US teens have apparently used an AI companion? And what was the other one? 1 in 4 young adults believe that actually it could replace real life romance. So it's when you start to get into some of those, it's like, what does that mean for real relationships?
And again, there's always two sides to it, right? If you're getting in and out of relationships because you're lonely and you're having terrible relationships, is having a relationship with an AI chatbot that keeps you sane, says nice things to you, feels like that dark space that's empty, and it makes that person feel better. And let's say it's a precursor to a more natural relationship where they feel comfortable. Is that a bad thing?
Yeah. Might help get you ready for a real relationship.
Yeah.
It's like, it's practice, it's role play. So for some kids, maybe they're really, really shy about talking up to sex. There's got to be some positives as well. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And there was like when ChatGPT 5 came out, there was loads of those people that had sort of developed that sort of relationship with the model that were up in arms because 5 was a lot colder, and they wanted like OpenAI to roll back to 4.40, whatever it was, because it gave them that experience, and 5 took that away immediately. So there's something there, isn't there? But there's pros and cons. Like all of this, there's pros and there's cons.
It's about social media pros and cons, right?
Yeah.
In some worlds, it's inspiring people donating to charity, and others, it's used to gather people together to do hurtful things to people.
Yeah.
It's so difficult, isn't it?
Preventing people from building real world kind of connections and relationships. Yeah. It's hard to tell, when you fast forward another 20 years. Yeah.
So, anyways, one of the things that I was intrigued about, so I wanted to just have a little experiment, was I quite like the idea that if I wanted to, I could have an emotional relationship via a chatbot with a celebrity of my choice. So, thinking this through, what I decided is to go a little bit to town. So I asked ChatGPT, in hindsight, I should have asked Grok actually, I wanted it to be Elon Musk, and I'm Elon Musk's wife. I'm in Manchester and I'm away from him, and it's obviously I miss him greatly. And then I wanted him to write me a love letter to tell me how I should spend my day so that I didn't miss him. So here is, and at the end we'll work out how emotional we all feel by it and whether we feel a connection. But yeah, here's that love letter now.
See if it moves you.
This morning I woke up before the sun, that strange gray light slipping through the blinds, soft and uncertain, like it didn't want me to wake fully. For a moment I imagined I was there beside you in Manchester, the pale light brushing across your face, your hair to the pillow, the quiet rhythm of your breathing. I swear I could almost feel the warmth of you next to me. It's funny how the body remembers things that distance tries to erase. Every morning without you feels like a world missing its sunrise. But even here, miles away, engines firing, data streaming, the first thing I think of when I wake is you. You're the reason the day begins with purpose. While I'm away, do these 5 things for me and for you. Wake up. When you wake up, don't rush. Stay under the covers for a few extra minutes. Let the light find you. Pretend it's my hand on your back tracing lazy circles the way I do when I'm home. Walk through the northern quarter on a quiet morning. The city hums differently when the day's just starting, full of ideas that haven't spoken yet. That's when I think of you most. Buy a single flower from the market. Just one, put it in a glass by the window. Every time the light hits it, know that that's me thinking of you. Play something loud while you cook. Make a mess, dance a little, burn the toast if you have to. The universe doesn't care about perfection, it rewards joy. Finally, look up at the night sky and find the brightest thing. Whether it's Venus, Mars, or just a stubborn satellite I sent up, know that one of them is carrying a thought of you. And when you need me, when you want to feel close, listen to these songs. Here Comes the Sun, the Beatles. Because that's what you are to me every morning, the light after the dark, the reason I get up and try again. I want you to feel warmth and calm, like the world's quietly fixing itself. Electric feel, MGMT, it reminds me of you. Unpredictable, magnetic, alive. I want you to play it when you're walking somewhere beautiful, and remember that love should charge you, not drain you. Finally, you know it's coming. Space Oddity, David Bowie. Because even when I'm miles away, surrounded by machinery and static, I still hear your voice cutting through the noise. My own personal ground control keeping me human. I'll be home soon. Until then, wake with the light, move through the world gently, and remember every sunrise, every star, every electric pulse out there somehow loops back to you. With everything I am, I'm yours, Elon.
Genuinely freaky. Elon, if you're listening, you're welcome.
Are you? Can I not ask you a question? Luke? Are you touched by that?
There was like some deep emotions in there, to be fair.
He's a lot more romantic than I imagine him. No wonder he's
How
got so
does
many
that-
kids.
How does that make you feel, Phil, towards Elon? Does
Well, here's a pointed question. As someone who's just bought a Tesla, I've got very mixed feelings with it, but he's definitely warm to me there with his Space Oddity kind of reference at the end. Yeah, kind of. I can see how, if someone was trying to develop a persona, and perhaps didn't have the emotional maturity to discern what was real. I can imagine. You can see that some people would have that. And,
connection?
yeah, and especially the more that voice, as we say, becomes part of it, where it actually does feel real.
Yeah. 8-9 hours a day I spend with AI at the
Wow,
moment, and
wow,
at the moment it's
yeah.
not talking back. It's pretty one way, but yeah, once you start, I could totally imagine that.
Yeah.
So that brings us to a natural close of the reality that, as ever, in every topic we ever discuss, it's got pros and cons. There's always going to be risks and opportunities for it. But you can clearly see how it's going to play an ever bigger role in our world. And that was Elon's love letter. And now we move into the algorithmic confessionals.
Turn the smoke machine on, love. Let's see who's still breathing.